Joe? I've been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Well, YouTube and everybody, welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about drinks. Someone asked me, is the drinks free on the ship? And a new person who cruises might not know that, because so many things are free food, but not all the food is free. I mean, you have to pay for sushi, but it's not very expensive. I had oysters on the half shell. I had to pay for that. It was like $2-3 or something. It wasn't really much, but little premium things. And some of the bigger ships have restaurants that you have to pay, like a steakhouse or Italian restaurant, and things like that cost extra. Gambling is something that costs extra, of course. That goes without saying. But yes, drinks are not free. If you've gone on several cruises, you might get a free drink. They used to have, like, after you got your red card, which I don't have my cards here, but I'll go get them and I'll show you. You get like one free drink a day, and then they stopped doing that, and I think maybe you get one free one on a cruise. I've never claimed any of my free drinks, so I don't know how you get them, but you get perks the more cruises you take. The thing about drinks on the cruise is they're not, and I haven't drank in a bar for a long time, so I don't even know how much beer is in a bar. And it's been 20 years since I've been in a bar. I haven't bought a drink, I think. At restaurants a few times I'll order a drink with my meal, but I don't really hang out in bars, so I don't really know all that much about that. And then the average drink on the cruise costs anywhere from $9 to about $12. That's for your average drinks, and then they go up from there. They may go down a little bit if you're just getting a beer. I don't know how much that is. $7 to $9 maybe, and a little more for more premium beers. So I'm going to tell you, or go into your drink options if you choose to drink. My first two cruises, I didn't drink a drop of alcohol. My second cruise, or my third cruise, I did drink some. We paid for it. I had maybe one drink a day. My son or my wife bought me drinks. I was pretty much broke. I was a cab driver at the time, and I was saving all my money for souvenirs, so I didn't really buy drinks. And then my fourth drink, we got the drink pack. cruise, I got the drink package and was introduced to that and introduced to drinking on ship. And then ever since then, I haven't took a cruise up drinking. When my mom goes with me, we don't get the drink package, because one thing you got to know about the drink package is everybody that's in your room that's over 21 has to have the drink package. If one has it, everybody has to, because they don't want you getting drinks and bringing it back to the room, giving it to your friend, and then go back and get yourself a drink. They don't want you doing that, so that's how they do that. I think it kind of sucks, because, you know, maybe one of the persons doesn't want to drink and the other person, so it kind of sucks there. I know that Royal Caribbean offered me a drink package after I'd been on a couple days that I wouldn't have to share. Everybody in the room would have to get, but that my mom was like, "No, you don't need a drink package." So, you know. So anyway, I'll show you those cards. Now these here are your Sail and Sign cards. This one's from Victory, which is now called the Radiance. And you start at your first cruise, you'll get a blue one. Then after that, you'll get red. And then after so many days or cruising days, you'll earn a gold card. And then they got the platinum, which is silver. And then they got the diamond, which is kind of a sparkly white. And as you see on this one, you have this little sticker, but you don't necessarily have to have this sticker. Right here is for the Cheers program. See, it says Cheers. That means you bought the drink package. When you get on the ship, once your room is ready, you go to your room, then you'll get your cards. They used to give them to you before you got on the ship, but now you get them when you get on the ship. They'll have them in your room. You go to your room, and they'll either be in your room or in my case, they were on the door. Other people told me on other cruises they were in their room. So that's the Cheers package. Now the best way to do the Cheers package is to pre-book the Cheers package before you get on the ship, and you can easily do that on their website. This is, they have this display here where you can sign up for the Cheers package once you're on there. So, but this is the one for the kids, and this is the soda package, and if you don't drink, it might be all right. This right here is the actual Cheers package, and it's $51.90 something, and which is well worth it. Because if the drinks are $9 to $10 and you drink 6 drinks, you paid for it. So they all kinds of fun drinks, your common bar drinks that you drink all the time. They had their own brewery. Carnival has a microbrewery, and on some of the ships they actually have the brewery on the ship. And these are some of the different beers that they make, craft beers, I guess you call them. A lot of different kind of fun drinks, different bars have different themes, tequila theme, rum theme, you know, and they're just a regular old bar that just has your drinks. And this is the Alchemy bar, my favorite bar, and this is one that has rosemary in it. My wife likes it. They actually burn the rosemary and put it in the drink. This is the Alchemy bar. The bigger ships have it, not all the smaller ones have it, but it's my favorite. Now you could just, forego and have a couple drinks. Depending on what you're going to drink. The drink package is nice for multiple reasons. Because it's so convenient. You just go in there, give them your Sail and Sign card, and I usually give them a tip, a couple dollars tip each time, because you write that on the receipt. And that's how I do it. That's how I enjoy doing it. Now, when I cruise with my mom, I only have a couple drinks, so it wouldn't be worth getting that anyway. But when it's just me and my wife and we're enjoying, we'll have at least 6 or 7 drinks per out of the day. Sometimes in the morning, I'll have Bloody Mary with breakfast, or Bloody Maria, which is a Bloody Mary with tequila instead of vodka. But last cruise I did that and had an upset stomach the whole day, so I only did a morning drink once. But around 11 o'clock, you go to the pool, go by the pool area if that's where you hang out and go. They got like two bars there, and then the back of the ship might have a bar. The Serenity area has a bar, and there's a bar down on the main lobby, which people hang out. They got music going on there. They got a bar out in the casino, in multiple places. There's a sports bar usually, and a piano bar. And so you got all kinds of little areas to have drinks. Have a drink before lunch, and then let that wear off, and then have one with lunch, maybe a beer with lunch, and then lounging around somewhere, Serenity Deck, have yourself a drink there. Watch getting too drunk though, because you don't want to hang over, and you don't want to. You got to keep your bearings. I'd say I don't like to get totally intoxicated. I like to just have a little buzz going, which is and you can maintain your buzz all day, really. They do have a limit amount of drinks. I think it's something like 15 or something. I could never drink that much, and I don't know if they but their computer will tell them how many drinks you had. And I'll have and I usually go to bed around 9 or 10 o'clock. I'm not a late nighter. If you're a late nighter, man, you have several drinks and then stay up till 1 in the morning, go back to bed and sleep until noon. Unless you're in port that day and you got a excursion that you paid good money for, you may want to go to bed early that night. That's all up to you. Now, there is something I'm going to talk about. I did once just to see if it could be done. And that is sneaking drinks on the cruise. This here is a shampoo flask that you can order on Amazon. You can also get sunscreen and other items, hand lotion and things like that. These flasks come in different kinds. I happen to have one. I had 2 of these. Oh, right here. And this, it looks like a regular sunscreen bottle. And open it up, and it has, you can put booze in it. You use a funnel like this, and you pour your booze in. It don't hold that much. I had tequila in it. I actually had 2 of them. There's other options. These are these little bag flasks that you can get, as you can see, and they open up, and you can use a funnel and fill them up. And I would take sports tape and tape them to my inner thighs, put one in my underwear, and which is kind of uncomfortable because they got little pointy corners, so you have to be careful. The corners pointing to cause just some discomfort there. Tape that up, and then when you get to your room, take them out and hide them in your room. I don't know if your steward will tell on you or not. People also have bigger flasks than that, and they'll put them in their luggage, in a boot or shoes or something, and hoping they don't find them. If they find them, they'll take them out and give them to you the last night. People sneak bottles because they don't check every suitcase. So you can put a bottle of tequila in your suitcase and hope that your suitcase doesn't get inspected. But you're taking that risk. Those little shooter bottles, which have about a shot in it, Jose Cuervo and Jack Daniels, whatever your poison is. You put a couple of those in your pocket as you're getting on the ship, and they'll never notice those. If you got a backpack or something you're carrying on board, you got to put that to a screen, and they're going to find things in there. I had this in my backpack, but they didn't. They just saw it as sunscreen, so they're like, "Oh, that's sunscreen," because everybody takes sunscreen. I recommend you take real sunscreen. Now they do have shampoo bottles that have a little thing in the top, so there's actual shampoo in it, so you can see it's shampoo. But if you want to go to those extremes, to me, it's not worth it. I don't want to sneak stuff on. Young people try that. People who don't have much money, they scraped up everything they could to go on a cruise. They can't afford the drink package, and so they're trying to sneak a little alcohol. The problem with that is, then you got to come up with a mix or something. And they got orange juice and coffee and milk and lemonade and stuff for free. Soda you have to pay for. but you get the soda package, you get you a couple of little shooters. You can have you rum and Coke, or Jack Daniels and Coke, or Seagram 7 and 7 or something, whatever your little poison is. And I guess that could work for some people. But if you want to really drink and have the convenience, just go at the bar and drink like I do when I'm on the ship. I don't want to sit in my room and drink and have to worry about if they're going to find out I'm sneaking booze or something. I just, go up and say, hey, I want this drink. I show them my sale and sign card here. You can do it with dinner. I have 2 or 3 drinks with dinner. Try something you've never tried before. That's all. That's what's fun. You can try things. Oh, I really don't like that. You don't have to finish it. Just get you another drink. And I'm really sold on this. I think this is the best way to go. Especially if you're going to drink, you're going to have fun partying on the ship. It's $51 a day. Okay, it's really a good value if you have more than 5 or 6 drinks a day, and it's easy to have 6 drinks a day. Hell, my average was 9 drinks a day because I asked bartender on my last night, and he looked up on the computer and said, you average about 9 drinks a day. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was drinking like 5 or 6. I guess there was 3 more I wasn't counting on or something. But that's what I highly recommend. You're going on a cruise. The drinks are not free. They're not complimentary with the cruise. You can get a soda package if you like soda. I did that one time. It wasn't really all that. It wasn't all what it's cracked up to be. I got to leave in 15 minutes. I got a job interview, so I'm hurrying up this video. But this is going to be a long video because this is an important topic. So to sum it all up, you can either sneak some booze on the cruise. There's videos about sneaking booze on the cruise, YouTube videos. But the thing is, Carnival has a big department in bigger businesses where they'll watch wherever they're mentioned in social media and cruises. So they have people whose job is to go into work and watch YouTube videos all day long. Okay, so they watch all the YouTube videos, not all of them, but they watch videos, and they watch these ones about sneaking booze. So their staff is already aware of all those different ideas. They probably even know about me taping these to my thighs, but they're not going to frisk you coming on the boat. But there's really not much booze you're going to take in that much, Sneaking your booze in that way, get a little bit in there. I brought rum and tequila with me, and I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it was. I did put some rum in my Cokes because I got the Coke package, and I drank shots of tequila while my mom and my wife were doing the spa thing. I was just sitting back watching the ocean, and I got pretty plastered. My mom goes, "You're plastered," because I drank one of these. I drank a beer and one of these full of tequila. But bottom line is, this is the best way to go. To get the Cheers program and pre-order it. So it's $52 a day. Basically, it's $51.9. It hasn't gone up. And first time I did the Cheers package in 2017, it's still the same price as it was then. Because I just did it last month. I think it's the best package out there, and I recommend it. If you're going on a cruise, save a little extra money ahead of time, and order the drink package, because that'll save you money if you drink on a cruise. If you plan on paying for each little drink, you're going to have a pretty big bill at the end of your cruise. But $51 a day if you're on a 5 cruise. Do the math, get your little calculator out and add it up. And then it's going to save you money, and it's going to be more convenient. You're going to enjoy your cruise better with one of these, because you can drink pretty much whenever you want, except for on shore. When you go into Cozumel, that card's not going to help you nothing. When you go to wherever you go, except for Half Moon Cay. Half Moon Cay, if your cruise is going to Half Moon Cay, this will buy you drinks on Half Moon Cay. It will. So, you got that going for you. Half Moon Cay is awesome. So if you ever get a chance to go there, go there. It's a private island owned by Carnival. The beach is like sugar, the sand, and the water is crystal clear, and there's not a bunch of tourists out there. It's just all your people on the cruise, and they feed you out there, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Half Moon Cay, even though I got sunburned. And speaking of sunburns, don't get you a sunburn. Don't get you a hangover. Pace your drinks so that you're not like hungover. And drink water. You can get bottles of water with this. You know, ask for a bottle of water, and they'll give you a bottle of water. So it's well worth the money. So you guys all have a better day and a better tomorrow. And wish me luck on my interview.